Let's go next to Ty from Iowa. Ty from Iowa, welcome to the program. What's on your mind today?
Hello, David. Can you hear me?
Yes, we're not on speakerphone, are we?
Oh, I'm using a Blue Yeti mic.
Oh, all right. Well, let's do the best we can with it.
Okay. Well, I was on here, I don't know, a month ago, and I'm so sorry. I forgot, not forgot, but I basically said I'm gonna vote for Biden, but I didn't say that I agree with him on everything. And you said, like, what? And I didn't hear that. So I guess just it mostly has to do with the Palestinian conflict. I mean, so I was really on the side of Israel, from the start because, and I thought it was kind of weird when people were supporting Palestine when Hamas did something so bad. But then I look into the deaths of how many Palestinians have been killed. I think it's like 30 something thousand. Now I
Mhm.
kind of see where people are coming from, but I definitely still think people should vote for Biden just because I don't think Trump would handle it any better. Probably would handle it worse. So.
Right. That
But
what you're saying
there was
makes a lot
one.
of sense to me, Ty.
Yeah, and I was actually in Atlanta, like on 420 actually, because it was Record Store Day, and there's someone in line that was giving out little pamphlets, and they said, um, "We this is an alternative to Biden, where you can vote for like Socialist Party or something like that." And when they came up to me, I said, "Well, I really don't want another Trump presidency, so I'm just going to vote for Biden." And then
Yeah,
they
and what
just
did they
walked
say?
away. They just walked off and just went to the next person.
Yeah, listen, this for me, everybody has to. I can't tell you what to care about, Ty, right? I can't tell you what your moral compass should be. For me, this is not an election to mess around with anything that could get Trump elected, especially given the things he's admitting he's going to try to do. I would be very scared about the things he's smart enough not to admit also.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, my friend Ty from Iowa, great to hear from you again. Let's take the quickest of quick breaks and then come right back to the phones and talk to some more people. So hang on. All right, on the Friday show, we hear from people in the audience through Discord at davidpakman.com/Discord. Let's go to Vince from Wisconsin. Vince, welcome to the program. What's on your mind today?
Good morning, David. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. I have two very brief questions. My first concerns reading. So, what advice would you give to people who have fallen out of reading for a while to sort of get back into it?
Number one, find a book that's genuinely interesting and doesn't feel like a chore to read. And number two, carve out, even if it's 5 minutes, this is all it takes. Even if you can carve out 5 minutes a day and say, I will read 3 pages a day, just start with a book you like and 5 minutes a day. You just got to start. That's the only way.
Okay. And what do you do to like get off the phone and the computer? And what advice do you have for that?
I,
And just
I
get
would
into it.
uh, I would employ something like Cal Newport's. If this is a struggle for you, this is not something I really struggle with, but for people who struggle with this, I would employ what might be called the phone foyer method, where when you're home, you have some place where your charger is. It could be in your foyer, right? I mean, most people at this point, does anybody have a foyer anymore? But somewhere, maybe it's in the kitchen or your charger's there. You plug in the phone and you leave it. And then this is the crazy thing. You walk away and you read the book somewhere far from the phone. If someone calls you, you'll hear it. You won't miss the call. If you feel like, oh, I need to look up something, do I really need to look it up right now and walk all the way over to the phone? Or can I just look it up maybe when I'm done reading and leave the phone connected in your proverbial foyer and only go over to it when you actually have something to look up?
Okay, that's a pretty smart idea.
Yeah.
My second question is when are you gonna do another members town hall?
We have to do it soon. I've fallen so behind on everything because honestly, just having a toddler, that's really it. I was able to do a TikTok live earlier this week. I'll be streaming the debate with Trump and Biden in a few weeks. And in between, I want to do a member town hall. I want to do some more live streams, TikTok, YouTube as well. So hopefully soon, and we'll certainly announce it when it's scheduled.
Okay, so it's kind of on the radar. It's kind of in your
Oh,
mind.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Perfect. That sounds great. Oh, thank you, David. I appreciate it.
All right, Vince, great to hear from you. Really appreciate it.